I just got off the radio with Tyson. He said he hit a buck. He thinks he hit it a little far back.
I said, do you need to get into the truck?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna walk it up.
Why you got your pants so high?
So I can tuck my shirt in so it doesn't come out. Because then it comes out and my backpack rubs on my lower back and it drives me crazy.
We're gonna go up and check out some deer, try to see if we can find anything on the roads, and then try to glass up high, see what we can find up in the high country.
Good to go. Short sleeves are a little short. That's for sure.
So we went up and checked out an area. Didn't see a whole lot. We saw a pretty wide 4x3. Is about 26 inches wide, but nothing too good. Yeah, a lot of small bucks too. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow's the opener. I injured my shoulder. I didn't think I was going to be able to pull a bow back this year, but ended up grabbing my wife's bow, and I can pull back 50 pounds. So the goal is to actually just kind of focus on Tyson getting a deer, and if I get lucky enough to get close enough to a deer, a good buck, I'll take him, but not really planning on it. So tomorrow focus is get Tyson on a good buck. Got off the radio with Tyson. He said he hit a buck. He thinks he hit it a little far back. We're gonna hold off, and it's almost dark, and so we're gonna hope that it doesn't rain tonight, and that we'll come back tomorrow morning and take a look and see what's going on. But he says he's a good buck. We'll see. I have no idea what's going on. I've been up here glassing another bull, and he went to another bull and spotted him and made his own stalk. So how was it?
It was good. Oh, glassing, and I'm not seeing anything, and I get about maybe 50-75 yards down, and I glass, and I just barely catch the back, a gray back top with the white butt down at the very towards the bottom of the ravine, right along the tree line. And so I got my gloves with my knuckle protectors and my knee pads, and I freaking just crawled in the rocks, in the weeds, and I'd go down 20 yards and kind of get up on my knees and kind of look for their backs to make sure they weren't moving, and I'd get back down and I'd crawl, and I kept my pack on because I didn't want to hike back up to get my pack. I just kept going and going and going and going, and finally got to the point where they were starting to, I thought they were going to start to cut into the trees, and so I ranged them. I pull back, I shoot, and I shoot over him.
Oh, you shot?
I shot twice.
Twice? 2
arrows.
Wow.
I shoot over him, and they don't even know what's going on. They run up the tree line at the bottom of the field, probably 60, 70 yards, and then they stop and they're just kind of looking around and trying to figure out what was going on. And there was 3 or 4 bucks, and I was like, crap. So I sat there and I gave it about 10 minutes. And then when I saw that they were feeding again, I picked out a bush and I said, okay, I got to get to that bush, because I ranged them. And after they had run up, they were like 116 yards. And I was like, okay, I got to get in there. So I got all the way up there to that bush, and a deer was watching me the whole time. A 2-point was watching me the whole time from the trees. He didn't bust, he was just watching me. It's probably the same 2-point that came and was walking up to me after I shot. But then I got to that bush, and I got my bow ready, my rangefinder, and I just stood up. I stood up and ranged him and shot.
You stood up?
I stood up.
Did he look at you and try to
it was, you go, it's getting darker, I'm gonna start heading back right now.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I gotta shoot now.
Yeah.
So I stood up so I could see all the deer. And they still didn't even see me. Maybe a couple of them looked up, but I shot, and when I shot, he turned. And as he turned, it hit back. And
2-blade rage, right?
Yeah, 2-blade
So it
rage.
should have a good entry wound.
Yeah, it should have a good entry wound.
From the other deer that we've taken with a 2-blade.
And he took off straight into the pines, and I heard like a little crack. We were just walking down to go see where I shot my deer, and I looked down and boop, 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 laying down right there.
Look at that. Pretty sweet though. I can't believe we walked right on him.
I know, I was gonna go